Hello YouTube, this is ZeroPrice667 and we are back with our BBR. This is week 6, I believe, of the BBR, and this week we're going up against Emil and his Montreal Eiscues. So, Emil is currently undefeated. I am currently 1 and a lot. If you haven't checked out last week's battle, you don't have to. um, it wasn't a great one for me, so still, I would appreciate it. Anyone checking it out is really highly appreciated. But looking into this matchup right here, Emil has Terrapagos, Pecharunt, Weavile, Landorus, Sylveon, Iron Crown, Araquanid, Gudra, Hisuian Lilligant, Eiscue, and Oshawott. So, going into it, Emil's team, kind of scary. This is finally draft where Emil didn't just draft low tiers, he actually drafted good Pokemon. And so, definitely gonna be a battle. He did draft 2 new mons, Terrapagos and Pecharunt. I've never faced against either of them, so I do still have to kind of figure them out. I know both of their abilities, what they do and whatnot, so I know that, but it's like their move sets, I'm not like 100% sure on their move sets or whatever. I think Pecharunt's just like a recover, nasty plot, attacking type of mon, like Hex, the toxic malignant chain or whatever it gets, the 50% chance of poison, then it pops, it goes off with like the poison puppeteer where it confuses if you get poison type of thing. So it kind of stacks with that. I know Terrapagos' ability makes any hit against it not very effective if it is at full health. So I'll have to handle both of those types of abilities. Going into it, we have first and foremost, you see that we're finally bringing Hisui Typhlosion. It's been on the bench all season, never been able to come, so it's finally coming this week. I am bringing it mostly because of both it can block Terrapagos spin, as well as like Terrapagos spamming its normal moves, as well, and it can also outspeed and do a bunch of damage to Pecharunt. So Pecharunt has a massive defense stat, but all of its other stats are kind of bad. So it could take advantage of its like poor special defense stat and its okay HP stat with its special attacking moves and just force Pecharunt out or just deal a bunch of damage. I'm running Infernal Parade, Lava Plume, Flame Charge, and Nightshade. Flame Charge specifically on so if I want to get faster than something, say like Hisuian Lilligant or Weavile, just so I don't get completely wrecked by them like coming into revenge, I can like kind of force Emil to have to work around that. Nightshade is just like to do basic damage to stuff like Araquanid or Gudra, which otherwise I can't really do a lot of damage with Infernal Parade or Lava Plume. As Araquanid's ability being Water Bubble, I can't burn Araquanid, so it is like Araquanid is able to like really take on this set really easily. So Nightshade is just to do the base one-handed damage, get some chip on it type of thing. So yeah, that is the it's doing Typhlosion. I have enough speed to outspeed Terrapagos. So that's kind of what I'm here for. I block spin and I threaten it out first and foremost, or just like threaten damage onto it. Could possibly beta burn as well. Next up, we have Hisuian Braviary is rocking Esper Wing, Psyshock, Vacuum Wave, Terra Blast. It has enough speed that it can outspeed Pecharunt at +1 speed, as well as it's mainly Pecharunt. So once I get to +1 speed, I can outspeed Pecharunt. Same thing with like Modest Landorus or like stuff of like similar nature, like no, not Modest Landorus. I actually don't know. Yeah, okay, I think I do outspeed Modest Landorus at +1, as well as like a Modest Iron Crown or stuff of that nature. So if he's like running Modest instead of like Timid or Jolly or like Timid sets or whatever, then I can outspeed it. Also Psyshock specifically just to hit Sylveon pretty hard. I am able to take a Sylveon hit. First and foremost, I am Terra Flying, so Terra Flying, Terra Blast. I'm running Terra Blast over Hurricane because I'm not trying to be super offensive here. More so as like a I'm not like trying to be super offensive breaking things. I'm just like trying to threaten things out type of thing. So more like a end game than a beginning game breaker. So I'm not breaking, I'm more like sweeping with Esper Wing. So I am also Tinted Lens, so it should do a bunch of damage. Terra Blast should still do pretty good damage to stuff like Iron Crown, as well as like a Terra Steel Araquanid as well. Of course, Pecharunt doesn't want to stay in versus Esper Wing. Vacuum Wave threatens Weavile at all times, so I can just kind of spam Esper Wing versus his team then. Well, Esper Wing plus Side Shock, so Hisuian Braviary just kind of goes in overall, so very excited to bring it here. Next up, we have Iron Valiant, rocking heavy duty boots. It's a mixed Iron Valiant set, so it's going to be minus Spadef, rocking Spirit Break, Vacuum Wave, Knockoff, Sidekick. So this is like, I want to kind of make it look more like a physical set at first with Spirit Break and Knockoff, but then I want to kind of see if I can catch stuff like Weavile or Pecharunt off guard with being a mixed set. So Pecharunt can't just use this. It can't just come in and just easily revenge it. It's going to take 75% from Psychic trying to do that. So I can just deal a bunch of damage to it with Psychic. I can still knock off items on other mons, such as Iron Crown or Gudra and stuff like that. So like, I bring in Mix because he has like really good physical wall and really good special wall, so I kind of want to be able to like break through both of them. And Psychic plus Spirit Break is able to do that versus Pecharunt and Gudra, respectively. Next, we have the Metagross rocking Knockoff, Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, and Stealth Rock. We are a Shuckaberry set, mainly for Landorus. If the Landorus wants to stay in and try to Earth Power us, we can Ice Punch it back, deal a bunch of damage, maybe play in range to Bullet Punch later on. Also, we can maybe just get our rocks up and then like be able to block Tropico spins with our earlier mentioned Hisuian Typhlosion. And also, it's able to threaten Sylveon really well, as Bullet Punch just does a bunch of Sylveon and is able to take on Sylveon stabbed Hyper Voices. Iron Crown is... Iron Crown can still do a bunch of damage with some of its special moves, but it's not going to be able... It's not really wanting to take a knockoff type of thing. Hisuian Lilligant, it could take a Hisuian Lilligant hit and then deal a good chunk of damage back with Ice Punch. And it's able to threaten a lot of his mons outside of like maybe Araquanid and Eiscue, depending on like the Eiscue set. So yeah. This is the Metagross set. Kind of excited to bring it. Shuckaberry just to lure the Landorus. I know my opponent is smart enough to not like get lured by it, but just in case, you know. Next up, we have a Choice Scarf, Hisuian Samurott, rocking Aerial Ace, Ceaseless Edge, Aqua Jet, and Aqua Cutter. So Aerial Ace hits Hisuian Lilligant. Specifically, Aqua Jet plus Aqua Cutter is able to like Aqua Cutter overall just hits a lot of his team really well. Outside, like I think Araquanid is the only one that is able to take it, and of course, Pecharunt naturally just due to its massive defense stat. So. But outside of that, Aqua Card just does a bunch. Ceaseless Edge, of course, I can spam it, get some spikes up against my opponent, kind of force him to spin or defog. I don't think he has a defogger, but just spin. So, and once again, I do have a spin blocker in the back, so being able to just like get up spikes and force him to kind of like have to work with that against him is huge. Next, we have Bear, the URSARING. So this is here. It is able to kind of take on Pecharunt, as Pecharunt doesn't want to give this Guts, and at the same time, Pecharunt's able to take a hit. But once I get an SD up and Guts is activated, Earthquake's doing a bunch of damage to Pecharunt. So they do have to be careful. Of course, Poison Puppeteer means I will have to switch out if I do get poisoned with Bear. But that is fine. I have other ways of taking on Pecharunt in the short game, and then in the long game, I could really start racking up damage with Bear. So, kind of just here to like kind of stop Amo just from spamming like Toxic Boost versus me or whatever, just to get a huge chunk of damage off. As you can like tell, a lot of my mons are like boots. Like half of my mons are boots. He has an Araquanid, if he decides to bring webs versus me, I don't want to be super affected by webs. Clear body Metagross is fine. And only Hisuian Samurai and Ursaring would be the only two mons that would get affected by webs. So I do need to be careful with these two. But otherwise, with boots, my mons are not going to care. So that's going to be huge to just like sit there and like not care for webs going up and being able to take advantage of Amel if he's like hardcore creeping. Like he's like aggressively creeping something, expecting them to be affected by webs, and I'm not affected by webs. It'd be huge. So that's kind of why like I made sure that most of my team isn't going to be affected by webs if he ends up bringing it. I don't know if he does, but just in case, I know Rackman just goes in versus me naturally, so he may just decide not to do it and just like bring a very offensive Araquanid set that is just claims to kill every time he comes in, as I don't really have a great way of handling it. Even Metagross does not going to appreciate a Terra Water liquidation from Araquanid, as Water Bubble is just crazy powerful. And my Water type isn't that bulky, so Hisuian Samurai is definitely not going to be able to appreciate it either. So I do have to be wary of that specifically, but I think I like my team going into it, and we'll catch you all once the battle begins. Okay, we are connected with Amel here. Let's see what he wants to bring. So he ends up bringing the Terapagos, the Iron Crown, the Araquanid, the Weavile, the Hisuian Lilligant, and the Petra. So big threats, of course, being, well, everything. Especially on the Araquanid. That is super scary. Why do I want to lead off versus Araquanid? I think I am always safe to just lead Kirby. And just click a button. Let's see, I think that's alright. I mean, like, my biggest issue is with the if he leads his swing again, I think that'll be a big issue. But I do have swing Typhlosion. So like at least his stab doesn't threaten me. Oh my gosh. ICU phase. Alright, good luck, have fun to my opponent, see what they want to lead here. Amel leads with Luna, that is the Weavile. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I am a Scarf set. I don't Oko this Weavile though. Unless Aqua Player does. I don't know if Aqua Player does. Let me double check that. Aqua Player will not Oko Weavile. Weavile doesn't Oko me either. It can also knock off, which will get rid of my Scarf, which is annoying, but it'll be fine, I think. I could Ceaseless Edge. Honestly, I think I just want Ceaseless Edge. He fakes me out. He has Life Orb. Okay. Alright, so he's Life Orb fake out. Oh, Aqua Player looks so good here. I'm really tempted to click it. Honestly, let's just click Aqua Player. Let's go. I think that crit mattered, I'm not gonna lie. It was a roll. It was, depending on how much HP or defense investment this Weavile had, it would be a roll, but otherwise the crit mattered. Because if I'm looking at 0 HP, 0 defense, and say he's at 91%, that was a 50-50 roll with 0 HP. I don't even know what came in, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's Araquanid, I know the name. Big issue here is Araquanid's just kind of free to click a water move versus me, and I don't have a switch. Which is very scary. How much does Aqua Cutter do to Araquanid? Araquanid. Yeah, Aqua Cutter is doing 25%. Honestly, I should switch out, but I don't have a switch out. Like, at all. honestly, I think I could go Metagross. I'm okay with losing Metagross here, honestly. The things that Metagross are supposed to check didn't come, so like Landorus isn't here, so Metagross going down is okay. And I do force it. I'm assuming it's water. I'm assuming it's water, and like 2 moves that you can click here is either Sticky Web or Liquidation, and I'm fine. And once again, as I said, if Metagross goes down, Metagross goes down. He does click Sticky Web. Okay, so I did bring boots on pretty much everything, so Sticky Web going up does not affect me too much, outside of my Scarfmon being affected. Do I want to get rocks up, or do I want to knock off? The Weavile is gone, which is huge. I can get early rocks. I think. How much does Liquidation do Metagross? I live Liquidation easily. I think I'm okay with getting rocks up first and then knocking off. Yeah. So rocks go up. Sir. Oh, wait. He's special. This is going to do a lot more. Okay. It is a 2-hit KO. I'm going to knock off, though. Getting rid of this item is going to be huge. Covert Cloak. Okay. He takes out Metagross, so we take each other out. So Metagross does go down, but he doesn't have the Covert Cloak anymore. He's at about, so I'm assuming that's just max HP. Iron Valiant's doing nothing. Braviary is also doing nothing versus this. Wow. Honestly, I think I just go into this and Ceaseless Edge it. I knew this mon was a huge problem, but once again, I'm Scarf, so I outspeed this anyways. And I'm just going to Ceaseless Edge. He could Leech Life me. Ceaseless Edge is going to do a lot. It has a small % chance to KO. Very small, very minimal. I don't know if he stays in or not. He could stay in. I would probably stay if I was him, honestly. Like, he could just Bug Buzz me. Or if he's like big set, he can Leech Life. But I'm going to Ceaseless Edge. Hopefully, he withdraws. So what's he go into? Romana. Distilling Lilligant. So this is going to take a Ceaseless Edge. Spikes go up. I'm going to go hard into my Typhlosion here. I'm curious if this gets a way to hit Typhlosion. Or if he has a way to hit. It is Life Orb. Triple Axle, okay. I'm curious, does assuming the looking get a way to hit? Alright, so we go the looking his sweet form. No. By the looks of it, assuming the looking doesn't hit me. And honestly, I'm free to just Lava Flow. I'm clicking Lava Plume because of the fact that Terrapagos does just is immune to Infernal Parade. So if he does go Terrapagos, I can at least get rid of its ability. He does withdraw. What's he going to? He goes right back into this. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I should have Infernal Paraded. Yeah, that did 0. Like, actual 0. Oh yeah, because Water Bubble means he also resists. Yeah, so, let's look at Pursuing Typhlosion. Yeah, Infernal Parade's not gonna kill this. So he does get a free Surf off versus something. I'm okay with Samurott going down here. He doubles. Range it to Rapidose. Okay. Here's the thing. I can't let this Rapid Spin versus me. So I'm gonna go back into the Pursuing Typhlosion. Now I'm just gonna Lava Plume again. So what Lava Plume does is, A, it breaks its ability. And B, it has a chance to burn. And it gets the burn, which is huge. Oh yeah, that does get rid of power. Duh. Okay, that's bad for his swim again. Terrapagos. Versus... is in Terraform. Something like, Terra Starstorm is one. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I could go Bear. And just SD. I think I'm gonna go Bear. I eat anything it wants to click. He can spin, which will be annoying. I'm going to SD into Body Slam. I'm going to Body Slam now. Okay, withdrawal. Does he go Pecharunt? No, he sacks off the Arachne. So Arachne goes down. Oh yeah, this thing still exists. Oh, that's annoying. I need to sack something. Honestly, I think it's time to sack Kirby. 007 Kirby. Or We bosses here. If they triple axle, ripped. But I'm feeling a little crazy. There's a CC. Let's go, I called it. Crit. I don't think that really matters too much. Looking goes down. This thing wants to come in. Alright, I want to check how much Terra Starstorm does up to... I'm at 272. So max special attack Modest. It can kill me. It's a roll in my favor. But it still has a chance to kill me. I'm going to just Terra. Terra Blast. Ice Beam. Okay, that's gonna kill me. Yeah, I forgot this thing got Ice Beam, honestly. Okay. I should have backed the wave, I think. I think me not backing the wave was a choke. Either way, I think I go bear. I mean, how much does Ceaseless Edge? I mean, Ceaseless Edge can do up to 50%. And Terra Starstorm if timid, because he'll need to be timid to outspeed me. Oh wait, no, never mind. It outspeeds me as Modest. Yeah, never mind. I have to go bear. They still have Iron Crown, which I kind of forgot about, which is bad on my part for forgetting that. Yeah, I think I lose because I forgot about Iron Crown, I'm not gonna lie. Petra Run isn't the issue here. This is an issue, of course. They withdraw. They go into Petra Run. Here's the thing. If they poison me, they activate Guts. Oh, versus Petra Run. If I'm poisoned, I kill. If I'm not poisoned, I don't kill. But I do a lot of damage. He does elect to recover. I just Earthquake and do a good chunk. Yeah, I do more than half. Oh, he's, shoot. That's cool, weakness policy. Is that... Yeah, I'm assuming he's not as much defense invested. I mean, even then, max special attack, malignant changes, I'm still lit. Yeah, so that's fine. Petron goes down. Huge threat taken care of. Largest threats remaining are Iron Crown and the... well, the last two mods. If the Iron Crown is special, I can live a hit. That's the thing, though. I need Iron Crown to be special. Earthquake would do a lot, Body Slam would do a lot. Let's go, Bear. Honestly, if I lose this, I'm okay with that. I feel like I did a great job. Of course, I could have played the Hisuian Braviary a little bit better. Like, my biggest issue with my Hisuian Braviary is I didn't know the Tropico's moveset, so I feel like I just played that poorly overall. So that's on me. That's 100% on me. Nothing I can do about that. I just accept it. I'm going to Earthquake. Biggest thing is I don't need Terapagos. Well, actually, here, if I Spirit Break Terapagos with my Iron Valiant, of course, I still need to live this. If this kills me, then the game's over. Let's see, Terra. Okay, so I do live. Goes back into Terapagos. I Body Slam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Spirit Break because Spirit Break lowers special attack when I believe. So my goal is I go into Iron Valiant and I Spirit Break it. Vacuum Mage is 35 to 41. He's at, let's say, like 60%. So play like around 25%. Ooh, that's a roll. I'm going to Spirit Break. I think Spirit Break's my best play. Yeah, lower the special attack. I'm thinking this may still kill me. Oh, it doesn't. Wait, that's huge. That's huge. Wait. I just beat Amel. I won a game. Let's go! We're back in the win column, baby! Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I think the crit on Levi was huge. Me dodging the Toxic Poison with URSARING was also huge because I didn't have to worry about being confused. So, I think, for the first time in a while, I got a little lucky. And thank God for that. But finally we're back in the win column. It took forever, but oh my gosh, it's just, oh, that feels so good. It's been so long. But GG's to my opponent. Honestly, I am sorry about the crit versus Weavile. I think that did matter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm certain that he did have some investment into it. Even then, it was a 50-50 chance of, if he was 0 HP, 0 defense, it was still a 50-50 chance for Aqua Cutter to kill there. So me getting the crit there was huge. Even if it was like a high crit move, I believe Aqua Cutter is, it's still like, that's still like a 12%. So that's still like, I still feel bad about that. Either way, I understand how it feels to be hacked out of the game. Trust me. So I want to say GG's to Amel once again. Their team is a lot of fun and was scary to prep for. Honestly, I got wrecked by Terapagos, I'm not gonna lie, so yeah. But I am happy with how that game went. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you all next week.